I was hitting my key combination to get it to start streaming, and it wasn't starting the streaming. Dramatic music. I have my overlay back. Okay. So I'm in there. Get some volume here. Refresh my page. Okay. Page is refreshed and that's working. Okay, I think I'm finally just about ready. It's being one of those days. Not like last Monday was. Hey, according to this, there's a John Verrill in the background. Waves to John. If John's actually here and listening. If he's not here, then I'm not waving to John. Anyway, just take a quick look and make sure that nobody needs to spend any points. Nobody needs to spend any points. Now remember, I'm supposed to be fighting a delay action, holding the Ancient One at bay, so the rest of the inhabitants of Haven can get away. They're going to be led away by Chancellor Roderick, who happens to know this pilgrimage path that leads out. And let's see if I can do this without dying. Let me just make sure that I've got an announcement on Twitter that I'm live. Just to be sure, just to cover my bases. Give people a few seconds to get here since, you know, I was all late and crap. I'm living now. Okay, I see Mr. Daff had liked my thing when I said it'd be about 5 minutes. Okay. Normally all this situation type stuff happens before I start streaming, but since I was running behind. Reach the Trebuchet. Don't worry, Trebuchet, I'm coming to save you. Can put a barrier on everybody. Sarah can target that guy with an explosive shot. And I can target that guy with chain lightning. Let's see how this goes. is for you folks. But for me, the sound has the music way above everything else. I'm going to set that down. Okay, sound effects there, dialogue is maxed. Okay. I mean, the music's great and everything, it's just, it's overpowering everything. I can turn it up a little bit. Did the Dirk go by? Dirk is at the top of the stairs. You want to come over and say hello? No, come on. Do it right. There you go. Hi. Why are you on my shoulder? Ugh. Here's hello. Ow. He's got claws. He knows how to use them. Okay, you can go now. Hathor is lying in a kitty bed right there. So when he came down on the floor, she's like, her eyes are about this big right now. She looks very unhappy. Here's the dragon. Come on, guys. Good. Let's see. You should get chained. You should shield us. I should do that. And Sarah should do a long shot on that guy. Oh crap.
Suggest we aim this machine as quickly as possible.
There's a cap. It is the cap of dappiness. Aim the trebuchet. You guys fight. I'm aiming the trebuchet.
Reinforcement.
Okay. I don't get to aim the trebuchet. I have to screw these guys. Remember this bit? Excuse me. It's possible that you stopped before you got to this bit. I'm gonna get attacked like 3 more times while I'm aiming with the
Be ready. More coming our way.
You. That's right. That's right, it is not Anthem. But, assuming they accept me into closed beta, then I won't be able to stream it anyway. So, I mean, technically I shouldn't even... that is a very fine question. I don't know if it'll ever be Anthem, because that'll end up being... I'm pretty sure the wife and I will play together a lot, and I have no idea how we're going to stream in that context. Holy crap! Okay, Bull. That is your new target. Don't do anything but take that thing on. Gotta charge it. Sarah? I need bees. Did I give you bees? Yes. Toss the bees. Soulless? Ye of no soul? I guess do whatever it is you're doing. Ah! Okay, that I can do. There, I lowered it considerably. No, that's usually the eternal struggle that we have, John, is especially with when we're in the middle of combat, when I'm just running around. Yeah, there you go. Good. Yeah, normally I wouldn't... Whoops. Normally I wouldn't, be in a position where I should be saying anything about the Anthem closed beta and so forth, except that, the guys at BioWare were talking about it a lot the other day. It's supposed to be, kind of secret by invitation only, and some asshat went and put the link on Reddit. What are you doing, Bull? Where are you even? Why are you over there? You need to go... Get his attention. I don't want him looking at me. Let's see. On an ice mine, I think you do a chain lightning. And I will do nothing of the sort. Soulless, you too. While you guys heal up, I'm going to aim the trip bucket. Almost there. Maybe I'll actually make it without getting interrupted this time. It.
Move! Now!
I landed on a rock. There he is. He looks unhappy. Maybe it's a crap growing on his head.
Enough! Pretender,
I like
you
this guy's
toy
voice.
with forces beyond your ken, no more.
Just stop so we can talk. I'm confused.
What are you? Why are you doing this?
Mortals beg for truth they cannot have. It is beyond what you are, what I was. Know me. Know what you have pretended to be. Exalt the Elder One. The will that is Corypheus.
This part
You will kneel.
I don't think so.
You're forcing this fight for no reason.
You will resist. You will always resist. It matters not. I am here to anchor. The process of removing it begins now.
No, you may not have my hand.
It is your fault, Herald. You interrupted a ritual years in the planning, and instead of dying, you stole its purpose. I do not know how you survived, but what marks you as touched, what you flail at rifts, I crafted to assault the very heavens. And you used the anchor to undo my work. The gore.
Hey, tell me what it does. I'm a mage. I'm curious.
What is this thing meant to do?
It is meant to bring certainty where there is none. For you, the certainty that I would always come for it. I once breached the Fade in the name of another to serve the old gods of the Empire
That's
in
big.
person. I found only chaos and corruption, dead whispers. For 1,000 years I was confused, no more. I have gathered the will to return under no name but my own, to champion withered to winter and correct this blighted world. Beg that I succeed, for I have seen the throne of the gods, and it was empty. The anchor is permanent. You have spoilt it with your stumbling.
I'm a mage, but I'll pick up this sword.
So be it. I will begin again. Find another way to give this world the nation and God it requires.
There's the signal that they're saying.
You. I will not suffer even an unknowing rival. You must die.
I don't think so.
Your arrogance blinds you. Good to know. If I'm dying, it's not today!
Kunarniko Dante Hole. took a bit of a tumble into this conveniently placed cave. Find a way forward, okay? One foot in front of the other. That's a way forward. How about my horse? No horse. What about a save? Ah, good, it's saved. I guess this is the simulation of, okay, you've been walking for a while. Without actually making me walk for a while.
There.
I mean, it would have been better if they would have time passes. You gain Mark of the Rift, a focused base ability. Mark of the Rift causes massive damage and can even kill some enemies instantly. The resources gained each time someone in your party deals damage. Each party member has a personal focus meter, but all party members gain focus when a single member deals damage.
Goodbye!
Hello, Soul Search. Let me rearrange my crap since they decided that Mark of the Rift needed to go into the number 1 slot. But, well, first of all, grab that and put that in the 8. Now grab that and put that back in number 1 where it belongs. And save again. Not sure what's over here. Nothing. Nothing is over here. Hey, Soul Search, did you happen to see we have a John Verrill tonight? Stand by that fire. Would you warm yourself by my fire? Oh, fire went out. Well, it's a direction. I'm starting to regret this choice of armor that left me with a bare midriff. Well, he was here earlier. I don't know if he's here now. He may just have this on in the background while he works on something else. Trudging forward. What's the matter, Anubis? Is Hathor in your kitty bed? He keeps looking at the cat bed and then curling up next to it. And then he gets up and looks at the cat bed and curls up again. He would really like to be in that cat bed, but Hathor is not going to eat it. Oh, it's okay, kitty. It's okay. You're still with me. Yes, but I want my cat bed. We're not actually supposed to be on social media right now. Hey, you know, I do that too. On Mondays, it's quite often I'm watching Scott while I'm, you know, have stuff on the stove and so forth. Which means I don't really speak all that much. Yes, what he said.
Embers. Recent?
I think I'm going the right way. I'll just trudge my way through this snow. I guess my midriff isn't technically bare, but I do have a lot of exposed skin. Which sucks in this. There, yeah, he's finally curled up at my feet. I could use some snowshoes.
There! It's her!
Thank the Maker!
Or maybe some people to help. Sends a bark of the no barking. Or something.
What would you have me tell them? This isn't what we asked them to do.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason. Without the infrastructure of the Inquisition, we're hobbled.
I can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
Well, we're agreed
And they're fighting. And they're fighting.
You need rest.
Then tell them to
They've
shut
been
up.
at it for hours.
They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame. Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
So, coming up in a moment will be an actual shiver down the spine moment. At least
Do
for
we
me.
know where Corypheus and his forces are?
We are not sure where we are, which may be why, despite the numbers he still commands, there is no sign of him. That, or you are believed dead. Or without Haven, we are thought helpless. Or he girds for another attack. I cannot claim to know the mind of that creature, only his effect on us.
Yelling won't help.
The only thing yelling gets us is a headache. Another headache.
They know. But our situation, your situation, is complicated. Our leaders struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defender stand and fall. And now we have seen her return. The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear, and the more our trials seem ordained. That is hard to accept, no? What we have been called to endure, what we perhaps must come to believe.
Investigate.
I escaped the avalanche. Barely, perhaps, but I didn't die.
Of course, and the dead cannot return from across the veil. But the people know what they saw. Or perhaps what they needed to see. The Maker works both in the moment and in how it is remembered. Can we truly know the heavens are not with us?
Should we believe Corypheus?
You saw Corypheus. What do you think of his claims of assaulting the heavens?
Scripture says magisters, divinter servants of false-old gods, entered the Fade to reach the Golden City, seat of the Maker. For their crime, they were cast out as darkspawn. Their hubris is why we suffer blight, and why the Maker turned from us. If such is the claim of this Corypheus, he is a monster beyond imagining. All mankind continues to suffer for that sin.
And Elfkind,
If even
and
a
Dwarfkind.
shred of it is true, all the more reason Andraste would choose someone to rise against him.
I don't quite want to go to fanatical belief is to blame. I think I want this one.
Mother Giselle, I just don't see how what I believe matters. Lies or not, Corypheus is a real physical threat. We can't match that with hope alone.
Here it comes, and I think Soul Search will like this.
And hope has fled. Still your heart, the dawn will come. The night is long, and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon, the dawn will come. The shepherd's lost, and his home is far. Keep to the stars, the dawn will come. The night is long, and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon, the dawn will come. Bear your blade and raise it high. Stand your ground, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky for one day soon, the dawn will An army needs more than an enemy. It needs a cause.
Wow.
A word.
I don't know about you, but I always find that part really moving.
A wise woman, worth heeding. Her kind understand the moments that unify a cause. Or fracture it. The orb Corypheus carried, the power he used against you, it is elven.
Corypheus used the orb to open the breach. Unlocking it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the Conclave. I do not yet know how Corypheus survived. Nor am I certain how people will react when they learn of the orb's origin.
How do you know all this?
All right. What is it and how do you know about it?
They were foci, used to channel ancient magics. I have seen such things in the Fade, old memories of older magic. Corypheus may think it, Tevinter. His empire's magic was built on the bones of my people. Knowing or not, he risks our alliance. I cannot allow it.
This whole mess is confusing. I can see how elves might be an easy target.
History would agree. But there are steps we can take to prevent such a distraction.
There's a slight bit of jerkiness going on here with the animations. Hey, at least it's daytime now.
By attacking the Inquisition, Corypheus has changed it. Changed you. Scout to the north. Be their guide.
What of you?
There is a place that waits for a force to hold it. There is a place where the Inquisition can build, grow. Sky.
So there, after like 20-something hours, we're out of the tutorial. we are to our real base. Let the game begin, indeed.
They arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage.
How old is this pilgrim? Pilgrim age, you see.
If word has reached these people, it will have reached the Elder One.
Yeah, I kept calling
We
him
have the
Elder One,
walls
Elder One.
and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated. But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus, what drew him to you.
Yes, this.
He came for this, and now it's useless to him, so he wants me dead. That's it.
The Anchor has power, but it's not why you're still standing here. Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did. And we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader. The one who has already been leading it.
Wait, you want to make me the boss?
You.
I'm not human. I think more this one.
Perhaps I didn't hear you correctly. A mage at the head of the Inquisition.
Not a mage. You.
I happen to be a mage.
I will not pretend no one will object, but times are changing. Perhaps this is what the Maker intended. There would be no Inquisition without you. How it will serve, how you lead, that must be yours to decide.
I'll take this. Soul Search, if you need to talk about it or get it off your chest, my DM is open. Just let me know. Special. Kunari or example as a mage. Well, I haven't been playing up the Kunari aspect, more the mage aspect, so I'm going to do that one.
With fear running rampant, they need to see a mage standing for what is right. I'll defeat Corypheus standing with them, not over them.
Wherever you lead us.
Where you lead,
Have
we
our
will
people been told?
They have. And soon, the world.
Commander, will they follow?
Inquisition, will you follow? Will you fight? Will we triumph? Your leader, your herald, your Inquisitor!
How unsightly. This place is a mess. Get some men, clean all this up.
So this is where it begins.
Looks like it's where it ended.
It began in the courtyard. This is where we turned that promise into action.
But what do we do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
So, I am not just the Herald, now I am the Inquisitor.
Corypheus wants to restore Tevinter. Is this a prelude to war with the Imperium?
I get the feeling we're dealing with extremists, not the vanguard of a true invasion.
Tevinter is not the Imperium of 1,000 years ago. What Corypheus yearns to restore no longer exists. Though they would shed no tears if the South fell to chaos, I'm certain.
Don't mind me, I'm going to take a picture of the cats to share with the wife while we're doing this.
Corypheus said he wanted to enter the Black City, that this would make him a god.
He is willing to tear this world apart to reach the next. It won't matter if he's wrong.
What if he's not wrong? If he finds some other way into the Fade?
Then he gains the power he seeks, or unleashes catastrophe on us all.
Is this dragon an archdemon? That's a good question.
Could his dragon really be an archdemon? What would that mean?
It would mean the beginning of another blight.
We've seen no darkspawn other than Corypheus himself. Perhaps it's not an archdemon at all, but something different?
Whatever it is, it's dangerous. Commanding such a creature gives Corypheus an advantage we can't ignore.
I told you, Anubis was curling up next to the kitty bed. He really wants in there.
Could he strike at us here? We can't have a repeat of what happened at Haven.
Skyhold has the bones to withstand Corypheus. After what you did with one trebuchet, I'd bet against direct attack.
We do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next.
It's true.
In that
into the
strange
future.
future you experienced, Empress Celine had been assassinated.
Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he'll bolster with a massive force of demons, or so the future tells us.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that. Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. She's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. She can help.
I'm always looking for new allies. Introduce me.
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet privately, on the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
Well, then, we stand ready to move on both of these concerns.
On your order, Inquisitor.
I know one thing. If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
Who do you think?
This is the Inquisition. A dusty old ruin filled with battered soldiers.
If you shut your mouth and opened your eyes, you'd see that the Inquisition is our one hope.
So now I get to explore. I don't know that I'm actually going to get anywhere other than exploring the castle after the rest of the stuff today. So I'm going to head out this way.
Look at this place. It's a bloody palace it is. Fit for a king, eh?
Bloody palaces. News from Theda's Haven destroyed by Darkest Menace. Yes, I know. I know, I was there. You know, Capdaff, you've got a legitimate point there. Let's see. That's cool. Up here. That's the one. That's Josephine. That's probably the other. There it is. Okay. Let's see if I can figure out how to go talk to Varric.
Would that I could.
Where is Varric? Okay, so that should be to the northeast. Should be that way. Maybe I go up here? It's either up here or up there. So, who do you guys think Varric has brought for me to talk to? I can't go this way. That Liliana says that Cassandra is probably going to kill him for bringing. I don't remember how to get there. Not that way. Not this way. Is there a way up from in here? There is. Does it go where I need to go? Maybe. No. It doesn't get up there. Like I said, I'm going to end up spending the rest of my time roaming around the castle because I can't find crap.
Here. Tell the commander that this is the perfect spot for the armory.
Yes, yes. Go and tell him. Hey, Harding. Hey, Liara. Okay, let's try going this way.
Majestic. How is a place like this ever lost?
I mean, look at that view. You know what's more important than the question of how was a place like this ever lost? How was a place like this ever built? Sandal. Enjoy it. Okay, Varric. Fess up. I don't remember what she looked like. Why didn't it remember that? She was blonde or something. You know, they should have imported that crap. I thought it did.
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him, after all.
In some DLC that I never played.
You've already dropped half a mountain on the bastard. I'm sure anything I can tell you pales in comparison.
I've heard stories about you.
Oh, I don't know. You did save a city from a horde of rampaging Kunari.
I don't see how that really applies. Or is there a horde of rampaging Kunari I don't know about?
I am a horde of rampaging Kunari.
So, then...
Fact.
What can I tell you?
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
It's not good.
So Corypheus has the Venatori, the Red Templars, and now possibly the Wardens as well. Wonderful.
I didn't come this far just to give you bad news. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
What were you investigating?
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens?
The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it.
Corypheus had Templars with him at Haven. They looked like they'd been exposed to the lyrium you describe.
Hopefully my friend in the Wardens will know more.
Now, you may or may not remember, but Stroud was actually in the first game as well. We freed him from a prison.
I appreciate the help.
I'm doing this as much for myself as for you. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor.
Investigate.
I assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition. What did he say about me?
Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition. I think the exact phrase was, has a good shot at fixing Blondie's mess.
Okay, tell me about Blondie.
I'd like to know more about Anders. What was he like?
I don't know if there ever was just an Anders. There was a voice in him, driving him toward justice for the mages. So loud that it drowned everything out, even me.
I heard that you two were close.
When someone betrays you like that, it takes a long time to get past it. I don't know if we ever have, but I can't just give up on him. He'd be here now if it was anyone after me but the Wardens. Anders used to be a Grey Warden. Whatever is going on with him, I couldn't risk exposing him to it. That went poorly the first time we met Corypheus.
Where have you been?
Where did you go after the mages rebelled?
I heard the Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. We thought that leaving would save lives and force the Divine to divide her forces to hunt for us. But all the circles were rising up by then. We helped a lot of them take that final step.
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now?
I'm never really happy leaving Anders alone. But once I realized Wardens were acting strangely, I had no choice. I've seen Corypheus affect Anders' mind before. If he was involved, I couldn't risk it happening again.
Yeah, but what about everybody else?
You said you thought you killed Corypheus.
The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back, or maybe it's all Tevinter magic. But he was dead, I swear it.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
Okay. I'll meet you at Crestwood. What's in here? More ruined crap. And over here? More ruined crap. It's a quick way down, though. Soul Surge, no! You must stay and help us fight the Elder One. What do you think, Bull?
So, that Tevinter guy sent you into the future?
I'll protect you. Weird, right?
Every time I think I understand magic, the rules change.
And you're a mage, so that's saying something.
Anything else?
Inquisitor, huh? Well, you've got the fortress for it. Speaking of which, when you've got a second, there's something I want to show you.
Yeah, what did you
want me to come see?
Here, come on.
Bye.
I'll show you.
Why am I dressed like this?
You'll see. Come on. It'll be worth your time, I promise. Evening. Iron Bull. My merc band just joined up.
Tanner. I'm from Jader. Well, near Jader.
Mira. I was guard captain for Lady Pendel. Signed on after shit blew up at the Conclave. Share a drink? Who's your friend?
This is Grim. She doesn't talk much.
Say little.
Huh.
So, you ready to kill some demons? Or Venatori, or whatever that Corypheus asshole is?
This isn't just about killing. We're helping the Inquisitor save the world and build the next empire.
Well, long as I get paid, I'm happy. That's why I signed up.
I just couldn't spend my whole life on a farm. Needed to live a little, you know.
What about you, Mira? Why'd you join up? I thought you were serving some noble.
I saw what happened at Haven. The Inquisitor staring down that monster and his archdemon. I don't sing the chant of light as much as I should. But you can't see something like that and not believe.
Well, Grim and I should find our tents. Thanks for the drink.
That we didn't actually have. because we were just sitting here talking.
I know every soldier under my command. You don't have that option, but a few faces might help.
This is depressing.
I knew some of the soldiers felt like that, but to actually hear it...
It's hard to be just an idea sometimes. That's all you are to most of them. It's why you could stand right in front of them without being recognized. You've got a good army coming along.
Even though I'm like
Remember
7
that,
feet tall.
no matter what comes next.
What do you have to say, Liara?
Scout Harding.
Your worship.
Dude, you're like half as tall as me.
Shouldn't you be out there, scouting?
In a bit. We're in Skyhold for supplies and a change of personnel. Not me, though. Indispensable.
So, who's Scout Harding really?
Me? Oh, I'm no one. Lived near Redcliffe all my life. Herded sheep for my neighbor. When the Inquisition came through my village, I helped by telling them everything I knew about the area. Then I signed on. Wanted to see the world before it was swallowed up by... that thing out there.
What's new with you?
What's been going on?
Seeker Cassandra came through here, looking like a storm cloud. That's just her face, though, isn't it?
I have to go.
I should go. I should go. What's Blackwall got to say?
So, this is Skyhold.
Yes. Hold of the sky. Hold of this guy.
Come, let's walk the ramparts. I want to examine our fortifications.
Settle down, Lucas.
We'll be able to see Corypheus coming from miles away.
If we see him, he sees us.
On the other hand, that means he can see us from miles away.
Let him come. I swear I'll take the twister bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
I'm grateful for your support.
It's my job, isn't it? Killing Darkspawn. Look, in spite of it all, there is hope. The people flock to your banner. They believe in you. Tell me honestly, are you what they say you are? Andraste's chosen?
No.
I wish they'd understand that I'm really nobody.
You're somebody. Don't you see what you are to them? Without you, they'd be consumed by despair. We all would. They need you to be Andraste's messenger. It gives them hope. The truth doesn't matter. Listen to me talk. Your time is valuable and I've wasted enough of it.
Yeah, go away. Great, now I have to get down from the roof again. But I do say so. Listen.
It's you. Your worship. I'm serving now. In a different way.
Sacred?
You get a title, I get the boot. I see how it is. I mean, thanks for my life. Pleased to serve.
Oh, bugger off.
So, Inquisitor. It is Inquisitor now, right? Remember that war we talked about stopping? Full of little baddies I can stick with little arrows. That's not a friggin' archdemon, is it? Droste, what did I step in?
You knew this would be strange.
Maybe nobody saw this coming, but you knew how I got the job.
I know what people said, but people believe all sorts of shite when they're scared. Swear at a farmer and you've cursed his crops. Spill the salt and you're dead by dawn. Dance through town in a goat's head and children people never had go missing.
Wait, what?
The ancient thing trying to kill us seems pretty real.
Don't get me started. Oh, wait, too late, right? A magister who cracked the Black City. It's a hazy dream, right?
Yes.
I mean, if it's real, then the seat of the Maker? Real thing. A seat needs a book, so the Maker? Real thing. Fairy stories about the start and end of the world? Real things. It's too much, isn't it? How pretty are you that I actually think this shite is possible?
Boink.
I like to hear this. The pretty part, not the overwhelmed by everything part.
Oh, sure. Don't mind the bung ripped through the heavens, love. Primp and toss and all is well. What I want is to get everything back to business as usual. A nice simple system with simple problems. Helps me, helps people, helps you. In that order. For now.
I'm hoping you'll stick around. Never know what might interest you.
Sometimes you do know, Lady Harold.
Great, so now I have to call her Sira.
Demon armies and wardens, and Varric has exactly who we need. The big talker just knows everything.
You don't fit. Get out. I don't think there's anything new here. Carry on.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Oh, I will. I will go on. Okay, what's Vivienne got to say?
What a fascinating life you lead, my dear. First you fall out of the Fade, then you're attacked by an archdemon. If you wanted more public attention, you could have just held a ball.
Yeah, I'll try that.
I'll talk to Josephine. Maybe we can get matching gowns before the next attack.
I've got a tailor in Valwayor who can work miracles, my dear. But not those sort of miracles. You left yourself vulnerable to attack. It was a miscalculation, one that I'm sure you won't repeat. But the enemy struck a serious blow against you and the Inquisition. We must recognize that. You must.
Mind your business. I couldn't save them all.
For every person I saved, 2 more were cut down. I failed them.
You haven't failed them, my dear. The men and women who fight for you gave their lives for a great cause, and they fought to the end. The rest still fight, and you will fail them if you give up now. Our enemy advances, Inquisitor. We must not sit idly by. Act first, and teach them to fear us. You can become the leader the faithful require, but you must do it soon.
I thought I already had become a leader. Yeah, whatever.
I don't know.
We can go downstairs. Sorry, I have a tickle in my throat. Sergion?
Inquisitor? Is there something I can do for you? I should really focus my attention on the injured.
Do we have many injured men?
Fewer by the day. The most grievously injured did not survive the journey to Skyhold. As for the rest, they either heal or...
They don't.
I try to make the passing painless.
I haven't seen you before.
The commander brought me up from the refugee camps. I'd been helping the pilgrims in simple ways. Setting broken bones, simple amputations and such. We need all the help we can get.
The amputation. Worship.
You aren't a mage. Shouldn't we let the mage healers deal with this?
Magic can't cure everything, and we shouldn't rely on it. Science, your worship, is the way of the future. Good health isn't magic, it's diet, exercise, and a balance of the humors.
Ah, yes, the humors.
As you were.
Your worship.
Anybody in there? Eventually this will be opened up too.
The order was sent?
Yes, Commander.
Passive voice was used?
Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well. Now!
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, yes. Yes, my lord.
We set up as best we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon, or whatever it was.
Dragon.
With some warning, we might have...
What's going on?
Is everything all right?
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. And I wouldn't want to. We must be ready. Work on Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established. We should have everything on course within the week. We will not run from here, Inquisitor.
Many.
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse. Morale was low, but has improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
I hope I'm good at it.
Everyone has so much faith in my leadership. I hope I'm ready.
You won't have to carry the Inquisition alone, although it must feel like it. We needed a leader. You have proven yourself.
Well, I trust your advice.
You responded quickly to the attack on Haven. Without that, so many more would have died. I'm grateful for any help you can give.
Thank you, Inquisitor. I will do everything I can to ensure the security of our people. You have my word.
At my axe. Wait, it's a different movie. Wait, this isn't a movie. Okay, let's go look for Cole.
This thing is not a stray puppy you can make into a pet. It has no business being here.
Wouldn't you say the same of an apostate?
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
He can cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to notice him. These are not the abilities of a mage. It seems that Cole is a spirit.
It is a demon.
If you prefer, although the truth is somewhat more complex.
How complex?
I'm not sure how much more complexity I need, Solus.
Indeed, my dear. He may call it whatever he likes, but it is still a threat.
In fact, his nature is not so easily defined.
Speak plainly, Solus. What are we dealing with?
A spirit?
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But you claim Cole looks like a young man. Is it possession?
No. He has possessed nothing and no one. And yet he appears human in all respects. Cole is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you allow him to do so.
He kind of annoys me, but I never send him away.
I should hear what Cole has to say for himself. Where is he now?
If none of us remember him, he could be anywhere.
Remember who?
Haven. So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. Choking fear. Can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every heartbeat. Hot, white pain. Everything burns. I can't. I'm going to... I'm dying. I'm... dead.
That's disconcerting.
Glad to see you're settling in, Cole. Here I was worried you'd have trouble making friends.
Cole.
Every breath slower. Like lying in a warm bath. Sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight. Gone. Cracked brown pain. Dry. Scraping. Thirsty. Here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
What exactly are you?
Solus tried to explain what you are, but honestly, I stopped listening after a while. Any chance you could explain it?
Yes. I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made mistakes, but I made friends too. Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends. I lost everything.
Probably in that book that I haven't read.
I learned how to be more like
that I
what
missed.
I am. It made me different, but stronger. I can feel more. I can help.
Get out. Okay, you can stay.
If you're willing, the Inquisition could use your help.
Yes, helping. I help the hurt, the helpless. There's someone. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please. The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die. Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
Granted.
All right. Help him.
It's all right. I want to stay.
I want to stay. You let me kill people. Wait. It's not what I really meant. Anything interesting in here? Some cobwebs. A door. That lets me see into the gate. That's a tank right there. Okay, I've talked to all these people. Now let's head back in, because there's places I gotta find inside yet. Clop, 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 clop. Oh, I should talk to Varric.
Need something?
Never mind.
Carry on.
Carry on, my wayward dwarf. Let's see. This is where I find Josephine.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the higher stakes, and to the death.
The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
Yeah. We'll save her. Whatever.
Don't worry, Josephine. We'll protect the Empress no matter what.
I pray you're right. If your vision of the future comes to pass, the death of the Empress heralds the destruction of everything. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Thedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
Yeah, I don't have a thing to wear.
A grand masquerade? I need to go shopping.
I'll arrange for an invitation at your discretion, Inquisitor.
Oh, that requires 30 power. Good thing I have like 200. I wonder if she's got anything else to say.
Inquisitor, I was just inspecting our new headquarters. Foundation cracks, nesting animals, and miles from any centers of civilization. The staff must make it presentable if we're to receive any visitors of distinction.
Yes, let's keep up appearances.
It certainly wouldn't do for the Inquisition to appear overly shabby.
We've only just now convinced everyone we are precisely what Thedas requires. The mages are showing great trust in you. They need to feel safe here.
After that battle with Corypheus, how could anyone not feel perfectly safe?
I can't stop dwelling on the day he attacked our camp. Do you know who first leapt to arms? Our workers. They were so proud of our cause. Corypheus simply cut them down. So much screaming after that first blast of fire. So many people turned to ash.
Wish we'd saved more.
We lost far too many good people to that monster.
I'm sure they'll find rest with the Maker. Well, before I return to my duties, allow me to congratulate you on your appointment as Inquisitor, my lady. I will now bring diplomatic issues to your attention, and I'm more than happy to help with any situations that arise.
Would you care for a stroll? It's just a week's worth of bathing.
You don't have to be so formal just because I'm Inquisitor now, Josephine.
Our allies and guests should see you treated with every courtesy, Inquisitor, especially considering the newness of your office. Fortunately, after your courage at Haven, it's no difficult task to do so.
Let's see, I think that's the war room over there. Yeah, okay, so I'll get back to that. There's other things I have to go find. This is a nice room. I want this room, actually. Let's see. My quarters are over here, but they're not open. We'll hit the Lara Croft, or Undercroft, as it may be.
Now, what did they make down here, and what can I make?
I can make everything. Hard and high town. You know, they recently released Hard and High Town. I think it's a comic. The Undercroft. Okay. Yeah. Harris.
I've walked away from too many burning buildings for one lifetime. This place, though, it'll be all right. It's Inquisitor now, isn't it? That'll take some getting used to.
Take all the time. For both of us.
You think it's strange to say. It's stranger to hear.
Don't let it go to your head. We need you level. Everyone just got a big, hard reason to hate Corypheus. And we already did, but we didn't have a name. You're the surprise, not him.
Bring anything interesting?
We left in a hurry, but you got into your old place. Save anything?
Family hammer. It's as stupid as it sounds. It's good to be back at work.
How is this place shaping up as a forge?
Better than Haven ever could be. Not the way I wanted an upgrade, but ever forward.
Never backward.
Have you any thoughts about the people we lost at Haven?
I never understood Manave. My fault, probably. The rest of us go on. It's what we have to do. You gave us the chance. Thanks for that.
You've got it all up and running?
Up and running.
Your basics, like always. There's space here for, I don't know what. This place was built for something big. It'll be a job to fill it.
I'll be back later.
I'll be here.
Oh, but yeah. Now I can do some Skyhold customization. There's all these things I can do. It's a banner. I don't have all of the banners, as you can see. Carvalin, that would be the Canary. Frostback, that's the Barbarian Mountains. Grey Wardens, Deventer Imperium, hell no. Templar, I don't think so. Olay, Circle of Magi. Free March, just like the city of Kirkwall. Reldon, Dwarves, Dalish, and the Chantry. I'll stick with... Actually, I guess these are all ones that I have unlocked. Inquisition is by default. I think I'm going to stick with that. Now for my bed. You can have an Avar bed. Frostback Basin. Carvalin. That kind of makes sense. I am Canary. It's probably big. Drapery. Basic. Canary. Avar. Frostback. Avar. would make more sense to do Inquisition. Adjacent. Avar. It looks like a rag. I'm going to Inquisition. Makes more sense. Decor. Don't have much unlocked. Guess I'll do that one. My throne. Here's the Chastened throne, which has the, like something's teeth or whatever. Heralded, which means dogs. Inquisition. Another Legion. Gunari. Ooh, I like that one. It's big and it seems to have wings. There's always the dragon one. That one's fun. Legacy. Legacy purple. Ooh, that's kind of cool too. The giant thing behind the chair. Kind of like that one. It has big wings. And some windows, so I can change the stained glass basically. Which is more or less the stuff at the top. Ooh. Inquisition. Quest completed to do that stuff. So here's where I can make my weapons and armor and do my modifications. And equip potions and upgrade potions. Probably can't do any of this because I didn't pick up anything since the last time. There seems to be shipments, more schematics. All this stuff of the dragon. I think I'm already synced with the golden nug. Does Herod have anything else to say?
What can I get you?
I'll be back later.
I'll be here.
Back to the main hall. I think I have to actually go out and do things in order for the castle to start getting opened up. See, like I say, my quarters are over there. I just changed the stained glass, and I got a throne and all that. So I guess that is my throne. So this way to the war table. Let's go see what's going on with the war table. More stuff showing up on my map.
The city has agreed to send us 5 dozen guardsmen.
Not raw recruits. Well, with luck, they'll know which end Agrippa's sword by.
I would hope so. I'd hate to be beating people to death with a pommel. Slicing my hands open with every blow. So Western Approach is, you know, one of the territory maps. It's like Hinterlands. It's smaller. If I recall, it's not required. I don't have to do anything there. Stop the Venatori in the west. That'll cost 20. That's just a mission. Report ready. Nightingale, orders received. Will update. Fisher. Accept. Got some influence. Yay. Right, Jenny says drop and grab. Influence. Accept report. Yay. Okay, so this is the...
Can you arrange what we discussed earlier, Ambassador?
I found the money. The Inquisition will compensate the families of those we lost at Haven.
Thank you.
Or influence. Okay, I'm going to need to pause here momentarily, so I'm going to turn the camera off. I will be back in about 3 minutes, maybe 2. Oh, sorry about that, but in the immortal words of the Tick, nature is just one call you can't put on hold. Let's see. What's this? Reports of darkspawn activity. Let's
Inquisitor.
that. Disaster in the deep roads. Shadows over Denram. That's going to take a while. Let's not worry about that right this second. Bargain with merchant princes. That sounds like a Josephine thing.
Let us begin.
Now there is... see, that's completed. There's something we need to do with the frostbacks. That has to do with some DLC. It'll probably take a little bit more time before I do that. Emerald Graves. That's actually a pretty cool zone. I like that one a lot. Liberate Employees de Lyon. Exalted Plains. Actually, I don't think it was Emerald Graves. I'm thinking of Exalted Plains. I like the Exalted Plains. Anybody I could send on this one is busy. Don't think I have many more new shards, so there's no point in going back there. Stop inventory in the west. So I think what I'm going to do is... there's only 24 more minutes left in my stream. I'm going to investigate the Exalted Plains to open it up, go hang out, beat up some Exalted Plains for a little bit. And then I can come back and I can always go do this or this or this next week. I think that's my plan. We'll go there in a second. For now, I want to go send Collins troops on something. Let's go look for Reldon. There we go.
To work?
Fast travel. Hey, who should we bring this time? I haven't had Cassandra along in a while. Bring her along. Cole is a rogue, but a dagger rogue, not a bow rogue. I'll bring my would-be girlfriend Sarah. Sorry, Sierra. And the last. Who am I going to bring last? Dorian? Have another mage. Varric, have another rogue. Blackwall, have another warrior. Who's it gonna be? Who should I bring? Solus. I bring Solus. Bring Vivienne. She's, like I say, she's not my favorite. I'm gonna bring Dorian. I like him. I can't help but look at the cats. They're so cute. They're all sacked out. It's gonna be kind of cold tonight. I'd be real surprised if I didn't have both cats on me when I'm sleeping tonight. Which means I'll get hot.
Inquisitor, welcome to the Exalted Plains, a place with a long and bloody history. Even now, the region is volatile. This was a front in the Civil War. Now there's rebels called the Freemen of the Dales, recently emerged and adding to the chaos.
Oh, this talk ruins the mood. Yeah, thank you.
That will be all. Thank you.
With the rifts and the undead, the Arlesians have lost ground. Most have been driven back to their forts.
Undead,
We
you
have
say?
to stabilize the region, allowing the Imperial Army to re-establish its presence. Good luck, your worship. You'll need it.
Why am I not wearing my armor? Thank you. Amulet of Aggression? Generates a moderate amount of threat when attacking. No. Okay, that's better. Let's check potions. Need to increase that. Sandra's fine. Sierra needs more bees. Dorian, you're here. Let's see, you need lyrium. You're a mage after all. And what else do you need? Confusion grenade sounds like your speed. Okay. What have we got here? Landmark. Inquisition officer. So it's fairly sizable. Got some room to play. What requisitions do we have? Ah, Goldrake. Yeah, she's actually a little clueless when it comes to flirting.
Inquisitor, if you have a moment.
Report.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
The Bloodstone and Viridium. I haven't found Bloodstone yet, and I don't have much Viridium. Let's see, so I have something about a level. Oh, wait, some people need some levels. How about I let them have them? Cassandra. She's got a lot of that. She's got a lot of that. What can she do in Templar? Spell Purge. Illicit Blades. That's actually kind of nice. Battle Master. She's not doing two-handed. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Parties' attacks have a chance to weaken their targets. That's his shadow. Enemies. Cooldown increased. Back up from there. Shield bash. Lynch and slash. Turn the blade. All damage coming from the run is reduced. Yeah, that'll make her tougher. Dorian. Okay, you already have shield barrier, that is. A little bit of peacefulness. Okay, and we're saving. And we're looking at landmarks. Ah, right there. I claim this. Not jump in the fire because I cannot jump that high.
keep off the ramparts. I wonder why.
I was never good at doing what other people wanted.
Guardian's letter. The Inquisition have arrived and will see what takes it there since I is the 11th past day's light. There is no such light. This land should be yours. We cannot allow the Inquisition to get a foothold as a place to defend us. We know what to do. Do we? Do we really? I can speak with a bit of an Norwegian accent. Okay, so that's 2 landmarks. I'm gonna bet that's the other landmark right there. Hello, landmark. Okay. What have we got? Undead ramparts to the west. Only 15 more to go. Have some fire. Want some? Somebody wants some of this, though. Let's see, wearing velvet. I like this zone. It's not as pretty as some. It's got this. It's got a feeling of desolation. A little bit of desolation. I like. That's why when I was playing World of Warcraft way back in the day, I actually liked the Barrens. It was probably my favorite zone. Ah, rash vine. Be careful when you pick it, or you'll get a rash from a vine. There is a stag. Somebody wants me to save. I can loot all of the things. Someone brought this stuff from Kirkwall. Wait a minute. Well, you guys can have fire. I'm assuming these things, I don't remember, but decent leather. Although the elves may not look much. Okay, I have a lot of stuff to pick up now. Don't trust the Gordian fellow, he talks as though he's your region, but I know he's not. I can hear it in his speech. Tell me you'll hear too. I wonder what he's doing on Silence advise. He's forbidden us from going there, but there might be blood knights. Let me know if have you heard anything from the end of the St. John's concert to lead the freemen? There might be some. He was a good commander, unbestered but fair. Yeah, the guy sounds French. Yeah, he just always goes on and on about that knot. That sounds like naughty talk.
Take that, you filth!
Not filth, they're just animals that are ready for hides and stuff. And ribs.
One down!
And there's a lot of stuff around here. Now, these guys were hanging out over here by this house that had some fire in it. Let's see what they had. Is there anything back? I'm going to have to go above and drop down, it looks like. I don't know how I'm going to do that. It also looks like there's a skull I can look through up top. Bloodstone. Yeah. Lots and lots of bloodstone. Let's see if I can work my way up. Helicopter. Okay, there's the skull. There's one over here. Gotta get 5, huh? Man, now where does this skull turn? As the skull turns. Now, where was that bag of stuff? It was over here. Oh, Rashmont. It's not showing up, but it looks like Rashmont. Should really move. I'm trying to see what I can do about dropping to not my death. Ow. But hey, I got the bag. All I had was a couple of pieces of samite. That is active. Drinking water. Anyway, I was over here looking for stones. Oh, shards. Shreds. Hey, jumping puzzles. Especially with a game that doesn't handle jumping all that well. Yeah, I can't get up there because I'm just going to slide down. I'm sliding. Oh, I'm sliding over there. Yeah, see, I only have those 2 shards. Those 2 shreds. $826. I'm getting close to. Oh, there's the ramparts. I'm not doing that yet.
The veil is limp here.
What? What? Ah, XP on the hoof. The old limp veil, it ain't what it used to be. So, I think it's been since the last time I started playing Far Cry 5. It's a very pretty game. It's on the order of this kind of pretty. For an Ubi game, it shoots pretty well. It's the first of the Far Cry games I've actually played. I played the demo of Far Cry 1. Like before it was released, the demo. Oh. You guys. Oh, it's you. I think he's got any dispel. He does not. Okay. That's only souls that dispels. Guys getting fire. Okay. Throw a confusion grenade. That sounds like fun. Got this. Yeah, I've got this powered up enough. I can do one of those. Good game. Yeah, I can see there's a rash vine over there and a mission here somewhere. Okay, I'll go this way. It's a mission to collect a bunch of rash vine, which I'll pick up right after I've collected a bunch of rash vine. Yes, yes it does. Oh, it's one of these stupid maps. I hate the maps. Suddenly go this way for the shards. I accidentally stumbled across that rift. Get some more Russian V name. Only hit hostiles. And these guys won't even talk to me after that. It's up there. I just need to remember how to get up there. Ooh, I remembered. No, there's a lot of stuff there. Okay, let's see if I can get this one more shard. Which I guess is up there in that building. Yeah, I'm stuck. Claim this landmark. See if I can get up in that house. Looks like a lighthouse. This is what I always think when I see one of those. Cave paintings. So I started out down here, and I'm making my way all the way up there. These ramparts actually, they're fun, but they're going to take some time to do. So I'm going to go back, actually. Where do I go? There's where I go. New operations available. Ah, yes, now I can sit in judgment too. Okay, so we've had some restoration work going on.
Someone emptied a whole bag of turnips into the fire. Ah, Maker, the smell is everywhere. I was going to use them for dinner and then... Oh, I can't recall who took them.
Death on the wall. Somebody died trying to make this place nice. So, allow me to sit in judgment before I go for the night.
Impressive, is it not? Fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it. It is where the Inquisition will sit in judgment, where you will sit in judgment.
Who will I be judging exactly?
Those who have done wrong. You will know of them, at the very least. All this presumes they have survived their initial encounter with you, of course.
Which is rare. That's grim.
Still more lives in my hands.
You are a beacon of law, Inquisitor, as others retreat from responsibility. But this needn't be bloody. The Inquisition's sovereignty is derived from the allies who validate it. You are both empowered and bound. Justice has many tools. If their application is clever, execution may even seem merciful by comparison.
Okay, let's do it.
Is there anyone I should judge?
Take the throne when you're ready. We will bring him before you.
I can think of some people. Look at that posture.
This was a surprise. After you return from the bogs, we discovered this man attacking the building with a goat. Chief Movran the Under. He feels slighted by the killing of his Avar tribesmen, who repeatedly attacked you first. What should we do with him? Where should he go?
With a goat?
You answered the death of your clan with a goat?
A courtroom? Unnecessary. You killed my idiot son, and I answered, as is my custom, by smacking your holdings with goat's blood.
Don't look at me.
No foul. He meant to murder Tevinters, but got feisty with your Inquisition. A red-headed mother guarantees a brat. Do as you've earned, Inquisitor. My clan yields. My remaining boys have brains still in their heads.
I gotta let this guy go. Oh, let's send him to... He wants to kill Tevinters? Let's send him there.
It seems our conflict was accidental, Chief Movran, but it can't be repeated. I banish you and your clan, with as many weapons as you can carry, to Tevinter.
My idiot boy got us something after all.
Everybody approves of that. Let's see if there's another one.
You recall Gerion Alexius of Tevinter.
Oh, Alexius.
Ferelden has given him to us as an acknowledgement of your aid. The formal charges are apostasy, attempted enslavement, and attempted assassination on your own life, no less. Tevinter has disowned and stripped him of his rank. You may judge the former magister as you see fit.
Grave charges.
I remember what would have happened to Thedas if his treachery had succeeded.
I couldn't save my son. Do you think my fate matters to me?
Will you offer nothing more in your defense?
You've won nothing. The people you saved, the acclaim you've gathered. You'll lose it all in the storm to come. Render your judgment, Inquisitor.
Ooh. Oh, I can make him tranquil. I can cut off his own head. Put him in jail. I kind of like the idea of him researching magic.
Your magic was theoretically impossible, Alexius. I could use people like you. Your sentence is to serve under guard as a researcher on all things magical for the Inquisition.
No execution? Very well.
Some approval, some disapproval. Let's make use of him. And it looks like there's no one else to judge right now. Oh, I can go see my room. You guys want to see my room? Let me show you my room. First, I have to walk around this place. How many stairs are there? Certainly won't get fat living in a place like this.
They have certainly spared no expense.
Check this out. It's like 4 degrees outside, Fahrenheit, and I just leave the doors open. You know, because why not? But look at this. This is my private view. Look how awesome this is. I want a room just like this. Yes, Sierra's not happy about that. Casual wear, formal wear, outer wear, armor. I don't even know what these are. I don't think I've seen this before. I did outerwear. Formal wear. We'll do it that one. Jimmies. Oh, I see. It's for what I'm wearing when I'm running around town. It's not, you know, choose one of each of these. It's this is what how I'm dressed when I'm just lounging. Actually, I kind of like this one. this one too, though. For now, this will do. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I did pick the Kunari bed. With apparently some naked guardians. How naked are they? Not entirely naked. They've got some slight cloths, I guess. Small clothes, as it were. Now, let's head to the war table. Because I think one of those missions got done. We'll send out some stuff. And we'll call it a night, because it's already 8:45. But I got a slightly late start, so that's okay. Hello, Josephine. Don't mind me. Better than the race car bed. Let's see. That one's back. Gold and influence. Let's see. This one's back. Rewards.
How are the rescue efforts? Have they found anyone alive?
Excavation is slow, as you can imagine.
There. Let's see. An arcanist with great skill and reputation for humbling the finest enchanters in Andrastian and Imperial circles. So, do you remember Dagna from the first game? She'll be in the Undercroft now. The Hack Rider.
Let us begin.
He did address the message to Ruffles, so...
Any word?
Nothing yet.
Claiming the major rebellion.
Let's see what we have.
And we'll exit here. And that would be that. Allow me to save. Bink. And a formal save. Bink. And I'm done. Oh, thanks guys for coming and hanging out with me tonight. Now that we're into the real part of the game, I don't see any problems with streaming for the rest of the year, really, because let's see, that's November on my calendar. Let me pull up my Google Calendar real quick. Yeah, I have it over here somewhere. Because I don't think I have any problems. Christmas Eve might be tricky. You know, the family might want me to, I don't know, pay attention to them that night or something. But I don't think I have any obligations on the 10th or the 17th. 31st is probably not going to happen because somebody has a birthday that day. So I ought to at least be able to do the next 2 weeks, and then there might be a hiatus for 2 weeks. So let's call that the tentative plan for now. Although I may play 3 weeks and then take a hiatus for 1. So we'll see. Anyway, thanks everybody for coming out here, and I will see you in another week. Bye. Come on. I'm hitting the key. Why are you not stopping? My key combination appears to be not working. Guess I'll have to manually hit the button.